Gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. He is Rocky Marciano. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. Undefeated. And standing across from him will be the Patriot, Patrick Rokohl, who's 6 foot 1 inches tall and weighed in at 175 pounds.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. The Patriot, Patrick Rokohl. He's a big light heavyweight fighting out of Germany.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner from Germany, here is a European super middleweight champion, the Patriot, Patrick Rokohl.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. They ring the bell, and here we go. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Right on the button with that right hand. It's bombs away. Punch, counter punch. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just a match made in heaven.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Beautiful counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Focus. Big deep breath. Just get your rhythm back.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Missing with the hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He blocks the hook. The charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of defense. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I need you to switch back. Come on, do you want to win this fight? That was a terrible round, that is.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That jab won't score. These punches coming from every angle. The right hand of Marciano can change the complexion of this fight at any moment if he can land it. A perfect counter lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. They block that jab. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The courage on display here is incredible. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I need us to focus on this. Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind us. Don't worry about it. Come on, bang back.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
That counter shot lands. Marciano allowing his opponent to come to him. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. The straight right just misses. Missing with the left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Was that? What are you doing? Come on, just switch it up.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Both men step back for just a moment. You don't want to trade shots. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Miss with that jab. Caution being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So much firepower here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
One shot at a time. Set him up.
Great round, mate. Relax. The jab's working.
He's ready to go.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you got to get some before you get him close.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can't find a home with that jab. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Really? Get your mind back on the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both men step back for just a moment. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
A perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They exchange punches. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The stamina is off the charts. Can't score with that jab. Swing and a miss with that hook. He couldn't stop that left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, Nick?
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Patrick Rokohl right now stumbling around. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Throws the jab, but does not score. Patrick Rokohl seeing cobwebs. Oh, Patrick Rokohl right now stumbling around. Big shot, and Rokohl has to go down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there. Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
The straight right just misses. Marciano allowing his opponent to come to him. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Switch on. Switch on.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we...
And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? He misses with that jab. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. There's a counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Patrick Rokohl seeing cobwebs. He couldn't take anymore, and down goes the Patriot. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.